What is up, boys? Back with another lesson for y'all. And so, in this video, we're gonna be talking about why you keep relapsing on NoFap. And so, let's get straight into it. So, the main reason why you keep relapsing on NoFap is purely for one reason and one reason only: poor mental health / you're unhappy. So let me get straight into this. Back then, I was unhappy when I first sold my PC because I want to stop playing video games, right? And one time I was on a busting streak, bro. Like five times in a day. Like I busted once, went to a video, distracted myself, played some video games, went second time, and I read the same hentai, boys. The same hentai. That's crazy, boys. So that I read the same hentai and I kept jacking off. And that was just a sad time for me, boys, because video games was like one of my biggest like things that I did in my life. And now that I removed it because I sold my PC, and now it's gonna be crazy, right? You know what I'm trying to say? So basically, yeah. And the reason why I started to get on NoFap was because of like the self-improvement and stuff like that, right? And so this is why like I decided to make my own, because if Hamza and Ice Cold JT can change my life, what can I do to someone who's the same age as me, right? Those people are like 20 years old, 25, and I'm just 16. So I asked myself, what can I do? I can do much more. I can surpass these men. And that's what you want. You want to be a high ambitious man with big goals, boys. Let's get it, right? So what happened after that is I went to the Philippines, right? Met some family there. And when I met some family there, it was a happy time. Like, it was a peaceful time because every time we went to a mall, I wanted something. I asked my grandma, and she's really rich, bruh. And I'm just really thankful for that. And so yeah, and then it was just a happy time for me. And then slowly did I realize that I wasn't focusing on NoFap no more. And so as more times pass, as more times pass by, like the days I've been on NoFap increase. And so it was a really fun time during that time, because every time I would just say to my brother, like, yo, you want to play some billiards, whatnot, this and that. And then we had some Korean barbecue. And then it was just basically a really fun time. It was a peaceful time. I don't know what it was, but once you go vacation, it's like there's a peaceful time inside of you that you can never get from anywhere else, right? And so what can you do? Because, right, you want to do this. So what you want to do, boy, is what you want to do, boys, is you want to get close to your family. You want to get close to your family, basically, because fapping is kind of a sign that you're not close to your family, bruh. Because I used to reject my family, like, didn't want to talk to them that much, blah, 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 blah. But if you actually, like, have a connection with them, right, then basically, and you hang out with them more often, right, you're not going to have that urge to fap because you're with family and you're happy. Because one, right, I said you're on NoFap, you're not on NoFap because, or like you keep relapsing because you're unhappy. And number one, your family will make you happy, right? Like, focus on hanging out with your family, boys. And then number two, you'll be distracted. And so then you won't be on that NoFap. So basically, like, if you really want to be a high ambitious man, what you want to do is you want to do sexual transmutation energy. So what does that mean? So basically that means taking that energy that, we're all humans, we're all human beings, we all have that sexual urge, right? We all do. So then when you see a hot girl, a cute girl, whatnot, you know, a hot, even anime girl, so just breathe in, boys, and feel that energy that comes from your, like, I think it's called the solar plexus, but whatever area your balls is, right? And then you feel like it's expanding to your entire body, and then you're like, breathe in deeply, and do some deep breaths, and then feel the energy flow through you. You have now used the energy that you would have fapped, but now you used it on yourself, and now you felt better, you're gonna perform better. And so what happens? You could use that energy towards something else. So what I did was, back then when I was at NoFap, like, when I get the urge, right, and I was thinking of going to the hub, I didn't go to the hub. I did that sexual transmutation energy. And so what I did was, I did some push-ups. And then I would bust out a lot. I was like saying, all these women out here, bro, you gotta work hard for them if you want them, right? So then, boom, I just kept doing push-ups. It's kind of cool how that works. Because all men, our energy is really powerful. Like, God has blessed us with, like, energy that is, like, so powerful. Our sexual energy is super powerful, if you think about it. Like, how do you think Julius Caesar, Alexander the Great, and all these people, like Agitate, and all these people took over, like, the scene, took over the world, basically? It's because, like, they're men, right? And so you have the power to become that, and fapping and wasting your energy that could be used on something else, and your time that could be used on something else. If you know you're a high ambitious man, your time is nothing is better than your time, right? So basically, yeah, you're just wasting your time and your energy on NoFap. I mean, on fapping. So forget NoFap. Forget every single thing. Start journaling and meditating. Start reading books. Start improving your mental health. It may sound boring, but if it wasn't boring, if it wasn't hard, everybody would be doing it. Everybody would be on self-improvement. And so what does that say about you if you do it? If you stop the bad habits and you do the good habits, the hard things instead of the easy things that everybody else does, you stop being mediocre and you start to be a high ambitious man striving for excellence. You need to stop fapping. Forget about the day count, boys. That's not what it means. You need to live a meaningful life. Don't make relapsing an option. Should I relapse or should I not? No, I'm not gonna relapse. Just like on Ramadan, like, should I break fast or not? No, I'm not gonna break fast. Should I work out or no? No, I have to work out. Doesn't matter how you feel. It doesn't matter how you feel in the next 2 days, 3 days, 1 week, 5. It doesn't matter if you broke your arm, your left leg, your right leg, you feel depressed, your girlfriend just broke up to you. It doesn't matter, because we are men and we want excellence. And we cannot expect excellence with mediocre work. And so if you want to strive for excellence, you need to work for excellence. You need to work and do the hard work when you don't feel like it. You want to bust a nut? Should I bust a nut or no? Nope. You're not busting a nut. Should I eat that cake or not? Nope. It's not a choice. You put a goal in place for a reason. And so you achieve it. Because if you goal set, but don't take actions to reach it, then that means you're just trying to make yourself feel good, feel better about yourself. And so that's not what we want to do, boys. What we want to do is goal set. And do actions and do the habits that lead toward that. Now you have two choices after you end this video. Number one, you're gonna go back to your lifestyle. Nothing changed. You never learned anything here. You're gonna go back to relapsing, playing video games, watching anime, and all the things that are easy and mediocre that every person does, eating the junk food. You're gonna stay the same. You're gonna die like every person out there. And that fire inside of you is burning out. That same desire, that same fire, that same warrior blood coursing through your veins is dying with every single bite of that cake, that cheeseburger. That fire inside of you, that same fire inside of all masculine past men. That same core desire, that same purpose driven. Same thing in David Goggins. All of it rots away one piece at a time with one bite of that pizza, with 1 hour of that video games. Your potential is ruined with every single time you waste, with every energy you waste. You know, there's a tree. A spiritual energy is basically the essence in that tree, in that seed, I mean. In that essence in that seed, there's an energy inside that seed that makes it a tree. Like, we don't tell a tree to be a tree. We put the tree in there and it becomes a tree, right? And so that's you. You have the essence and the potential inside of you to become something so great and so meaningful into the world, so valuable to the world. But no, you reject your essence. You reject your purpose. You reject everything for pleasure. And what does that make you? Weak. You probably already clicked off this video. But number two, if you're this number two, you watch this video and you are going to take action. You're gonna get closer to your family, get away from pornography, get away from hentai, stop watching anime, stop playing the video games. Because those video games have game characters, those animes have anime characters who show a lot of women. And if you're not experienced with sexual energy transmutation or just like not jacking off, seeing that every single day is gonna urge you to relapse. Like, you can put a porn video in front of me, I don't care. You can get a girl in front of me and she's bent over and she's 10 out of 10 hot. I'm gonna be like, that's haram, bro. Like, get away from me. I haven't built myself up to the place I want to be, and you know. And so when you feel like relapsing, remember that essence inside of you. Remember that purpose and that core inside of you. With every time you waste, with every energy you waste, with every bust you do, with every 1 hour you waste, with every episode you watch, you are wasting and rotting your core from the inside. And you're destroying yourself and you don't even realize it. I hope that video helped you. You can join down my Discord down below if you're looking for some peeps to talk to, you know. And you can get my free ebook down there, How I Got Out of the Modernity Hole. And that's enough for me. See you. Have a good rest of your day.